7 FM.
A new day begins. It's time to shine. A day is made by his grand design. So fill up your cup as you listen in. Wake up in the morning with Shelly on WAPN. On WAPN. On WAPN.
Good Monday morning. How are you this morning? I am great and ready to take on this Monday. Oh my goodness, there's been happy hands in here this morning, this weekend, whatever. And I was here this weekend, so I don't even know how this happened. But everything was messed up this morning. So been working on computers, been working on technology, and praising the Lord. I was sitting here getting frustrated. God said, you got this. You've got this. And that is how he's going to take this Monday. You've got this. Yes, I have a lot to do today. Yes, I am thankful. The station is still tore apart, and that's okay. We've had a couple weeks of interesting. And so we are cold in here. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, everybody that donated and participated in the big air conditioning thing. So we have the air conditioning in. Thank you, Jesus. And it is ice cold in here, and I am loving it. Haven't figured out exactly what temperature so that it makes it a certain temperature we need, but hey, working on it. Good problem to have. So paid in full. So thank you, everybody that participated in that, prayed for us, encouraged us, strengthened us. So as they finish the hooking up, they it doesn't look pretty yet. They have put it in, but they still got to do the what do you call it, piping over it, and they got to fix the wall and all that kind of stuff. But it is in, and it is running, and it's cooling down the station. But God. So I'm thankful, and I want to thank everybody that's been part of it. But because we're not done yet, we have stuff in Studio 2. We have stuff all over the place. So I just want to clean the station. I just want to clean the station. But God was laughing at me this morning. He goes, how about cleaning your SUV first? And I started giggling. That is what I heard from the Lord this morning. How about cleaning your SUV first? And I thought, you're right, Lord. It has become the catch-all. If I can't keep it at WAPN right now because of moving around everything, it's been thrown in my SUV. So this morning, after I get some stuff going, I am going to clean out my SUV and get that back to normal. I might even take it and get it washed and detailed. I don't know. That might be too much. I don't know. But I'm going to get that taken care of. We are in the middle of doing donations for Family Renew. So if you have stuff for Family Renew, there is a drop-off right by the door inside WAPM. Or you can put it in the green crate out front, and I will take care of that for you. What that is the month of August. The city of Holly Hill, our businesses in the city of Holly Hill, picked Family Renew to help them with some over and above stuff. So people have been bringing it by the station, and I appreciate that so much, and we're going to be taking care of that. We got another senior thing coming up with to help fill their room with crafts to do at their new I think it's called Senior Corral Room. I think that's what it's called. I don't know why I want to say that, but I think that's what it's called. So we got stuff to get together for that. Once I pull all this off, WAPN will be back to normal. So I'm going to be today kicking it in high gear. I'm going to be drinking my protein drink, drinking my IV liquid, and pulling it off. This week is pull off week, get her done week. I know a lot of y'all are going back to school today. So happy first day of school. So that means all of us adults that will be out running the streets and getting everybody to school and getting to work, leave 10 minutes early. Leave 10 minutes early because you need to slow your roll down. There's going to be kids on bikes. There's going to be kids walking. There's going to be parents trying to get them to school. So happy first day at school, but leave about 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early for wherever you need to be. You're not going to get frustrated. You're not going to get mad at everybody. Everybody will arrive safely to wherever they need to go. It's always exciting, getting all the new school stuff. And in my household, getting all the supplies, nothing like today's day. I think back when I was young, we got a pad of paper and some pencils. I mean, now Oh my goodness, the supplies for you parents have to get. Thank God for all the back to school blessings and backpacks and all the different things that have been going on, because my goodness, y'all have to get a lot of stuff now. We would get new shoes. That was something we always got. And of course, a new outfit. And so I love the first day of school when everybody's coming in all happy and ready to take on the year. So pray for our teachers, our principals, our administrators, the bus drivers, the people that cross us across the streets, and just everybody involved in this year's school year, that it be the best one ever, that everybody comes to school with a great attitude, that supplies are multiplied, and that it's just a great year. I'm super excited to see what happens this year. Now, my granddaughters, they're homeschooled, but they go to co-op, so they don't start for a couple weeks. So it's public schools that are starting today. So hats off to everybody involved in the public school system. We appreciate you so much, and we are praying for a successful, great year ahead for you. And let's get the football started. Yes, that means we're so close to football season. My husband and I were talking about that yesterday. And the Buffalo Bills, of course, that's who we care about, a play on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. So we were like trying to figure out, do we want to go see a game or what? So that was fun, daydreaming yesterday. You've got to have, stuff that you want to do. You've got to always be thinking, like here at station, I'm thinking about the projects that we're doing here at WAPN. I'm a project girl. If you know that about me. I love to get things done. Even when it's crazy right now and it's this mess and it's driving me bonkers, I know that God's got it, and I know He's got a great project ahead for us. So I love this part, even though it drives me crazy part. And I like that about life. I like to live life to its fullest, always be looking for the next adventure. This week, I've got so many events also. I am like totally booked until the end of August. Like booked. And it's my own fault. I do it to my own self, but I do love it also. This week I have a couple of big events and some big volunteering that I'm doing. So I appreciate that I feel great and that I am able to do that. God is so good. He is so good. There was a time when I didn't think I'd be able to continue doing the things that I do, but God. And I appreciate, like I said, everybody that always prays for me and Tim. Your prayers do not go unanswered. I do feel them and I do appreciate them. So keep praying for us. Things that we're working on here at WAPN. Well, we want to get the station back to normal. I know that's been a little bit of a craziness the last few weeks, but we are going to get it all back together. By the end of the month, hopefully, the wall will be done and everything will be back to normal. Got some new ideas on what do I want to upgrade around here as far as improvement and technology and stuff. So pray for wisdom as we're looking to get somebody to help us with some of that stuff, and new vision of how we want it to look. It's been pretty darn exciting lately. Moving forward and seeing what God's doing. I know we're getting lots and lots of new listeners. Welcome all of our new listeners. Shout out to everybody that's joining in on WAPN. And I would love for you to email me, WAPN@WAPN.net. Let me know where you listen, how you listen, what you listen to. I love numbers and I love to know what you're listening to. So please let me know that. Got an email earlier today about a certain show. Blesses my heart. It just blesses my heart that you're participating and you're listening and how you're listening. And so let me know. I don't know if y'all noticed this weekend, but in your cars, you should be able to see what song is playing now in your cars. We had a situation. It is fixed. And so let us know if you've got that technology. This is how funny I am. I know. I thought, well, I just don't have that in my car. I have a different vehicle than I had last year. So I was like, the other vehicle did not have that. And I had that forever and a day. So I just didn't think about it. I just thought, well, my SUV doesn't have that because I can put my phone in it, but somehow my phone and it don't like each other. I don't know. It will ring, but I can't get it to answer. It is probably all me. Yes, it is probably all me. But I didn't know that I had that feature of it would put the mute. So we got that up and running. So praise the Lord for that. We're doing some other stuff around here. So just stay in tune and let me know. Like I said, How you listen, where you listen, I really appreciate it. Those things make a difference to me. They let me know where I should put the finances in for WAPN and what we should be doing. Now, if y'all got stuff going on, send it over to WAPN@WAPN.net. That is the best place to send me stuff and get it to me. If you send it to me on Facebook or Instagram and all, then I've got to, it just doesn't all merge together. Let's just get real. You need to send it to WAPN@WAPN.net. That way it's all in one hub and it's easier to find and help and do and all that stuff. So send me over your flyers or whatever I'm doing, WAPN@WAPN.net. Well, let's get this day going. I got a lot to do today. And so we're going to talk about things that are going on in the community. We're going to talk about how you can be part of. So, I got the police chief coming in at 10 o'clock this morning, find out what's going on in Holly Hill. I love it. I do. I love it when the city of Holly Hill is in the house because they're letting us know what's going on in our community. And that is so important to me to know what is going on in our community. So if you've got stuff that you want to talk about, you've got questions that you want me to ask, I love being your information highway. Send them over, WAPN@WAPN.net. I'll ask the chief of police the question. You know me, I'm bold. I'll ask the mayor the question. Just send it over to us. If you're a business here in Holly Hill, we have a once a month meeting that you can attend. And it's a luncheon, and it's great to get to know people. We find out about a nonprofit. It's just a great marketing, networking thing to do. So that's usually, I believe it's the first Tuesday of the month. But Becky's in here, and she's interviewing our different businesses in Holly Hill, and I love that. So we're constantly doing stuff around here, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are part of this ministry and part of making it happen. Let's get your favor on. Let's get this day going. When the praises go up, the blessings come down. And I thought that was so appropriate when that opened because we have been so blessed. We started this fundraiser about the new AC. Within 1 week, 7 days, it was done. And I'm still in awe of the goodness of God. God had spoke to me and said 7 days. And I thought, I don't know how we can do this in 7 days. But when you trust God, he's got it. He's going to do it. And so, and for it already to be installed, I just love everything that God has been doing for WAPN and how he's using y'all. And thank you so much for the prayers. It is Monday, August 10th, 2026. Like I said, the first day is public school here in Volusia County. So leave early, pay attention. There's a lot of little people out there getting ready for school. The weather today, 91 with a low of 77. Now, see, that's another but God thing. It was not in the 90s last week when we didn't have the AC. It was below that. And so see how good God is? He shows up and shows out in every desire of your heart. And so I just giggled when I saw 91. If we didn't hit 91 last week, but God. Madison's 94 with the low of 74. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday, Clay. He has a program on Saturdays and Sundays, a little 5-minute word of encouragement. And he always does a salvation prayer. I love that about Clay. He does that every time, gives you an opportunity to know the Lord. And just love that. So happy birthday, Clay and Scott and Amy and Laura and Paul and Michelle and Missy and everybody else celebrating a birthday, anniversary, whatever you're celebrating this Monday. Happy. My foodie stuff. Today is National S'mores Day. Oh my goodness, that made me drool this morning. S'mores, that sounded so good. Yes, that early in the morning, I can have a s'more. Hope Fest is coming up. We're less than 2 weeks out from Hope Fest 2026. That's August 22nd, 4 to 9 p.m. Manatee Island off of Beach Street. For more information, 386-333-4418. You can find more information on Facebook under Hope Fest 2026. Go check it out, like, follow, do all the stuff so you can find out about it. I started this challenge like a week ago, and it's a 90-day challenge. And so you're supposed to say, Lord, I trust you. And so every day I'm doing, Lord, I trust you. And today it's, Lord, I trust you over my husband. And, God has showed out so many times in my life for my husband. And so I want to keep trusting God that he's going to keep showing out and doing all things for my husband. So, Lord, I trust you today over my husband and all his needs. Well, y'all, I'm out of here. Like I said, I will be back on in a little bit with Chief of Police of Holly Hill, and we're just going to have a great Monday. We are just going to have a